Hello friends, welcome back. Today I'm going to work on a card for the Color Dare Challenge blog. And this week's challenge for me is to use 3 colors out of an inspiration photo, which I'll put here. So my plan is to stencil on this piece of paper for my front. And the 3 colors I chose were a yellow, a pink, and a green. So scattered straw, spun sugar, and mowed lawn. And this one might be a little bit of a challenge, but we're gonna see how it goes. So I wanna use this tulip that I cut off the silhouette machine, and it'll go on this backer. So I'm going to color on this backer as well, but first let's do our background. So we're gonna stencil, and this is a full A2 size panel, of course, I'm gonna cut it down. So we're gonna do a little, I'm gonna do a little gradient thing here, but I think I'm gonna change my order. Do scattered, spun sugar, scattered straw, and then mowed lawn. And spun sugar has its own brush because it's so light. I'm using oxides because I'm going to throw a little water at this and let it do super extra oxide things. So we're going to go through this stencil. This is a Dilutions stencil from Diane Reevely and Ranger. So we got us a little spun sugar at the top. We're going to move on to scattered straw. Might actually be time to start re-inking my oxide pads. I've been using them a lot. All right. Scattered straw in there. And then finish up with mowed lawn. Little mowed lawn. All right. Now, I'm gonna go in. Soften that white. Get our yellow brush. And then our spun sugar brush. Little water treatment here. Let that sit for a sec. A lot. You get that lovely speckled and oxidized background. Let's do a little more. Lots. All right, let's set that aside to dry for a little bit. I'll probably end up heat gunning it, but just let it sit for now. Okay, so I have 2 of these because I want to use one as a stencil. Let's see which one looks the best to save for my die cut. I think we'll save that one for the die cut. This isn't going to be perfect. What I want to do is use this kind of as a stencil. So We're gonna do a little, got my smallest little brush out, and it's got other colors on it, but it's okay. A little spun sugar in there. Then a little scattered straw. Go back to spun sugar. Now we'll go into our mowed lawn, put that in the leaves. To there. And then I'll just go over a little the brush here. And then we're going to water this too. Let it sit for a sec. And what I'm hoping, yes, you'll get a little bit of the detail in there and a little bit of color. Okay, I'm going to go dry this stuff with the heat tool, and then I'll be back. Alrighty, so there's our two pieces. I cut this panel down, of course, because don't I always. But I think I'm going to go down one more. So that I can map this panel on black. Let's find the placement that we like. Isn't that pretty? I think that turned out really nice. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, I'm gonna go cut this out. And I'm also gonna cut a mat with black. I might not be able to use this piece though. Alrighty, so we've got all of our little pieces here. Everything's cut. I think we're just gonna start putting them down. So we're gonna mount our pretty pastel colored panel onto black cardstock. Oh, but first I want to put this ribbon on. Put some ribbon on. Like about there. Yeah. And I'm just going to use regular Scotch tape to put it on the back because it's a card, so it doesn't matter so much if it's acid free. Oh wait, but do I want to turn that? Yeah. Okay, so it's going to go, I think about here. Let's go ahead and tape it down. I suppose the ATG probably would hold it, but the nervous side of me would like it to be taped down. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little extra tape over it since I covered some of it up. There we go. A little extra insurance, huh? Isn't that pretty? Okay. Sorry if my head is there. That looks about good. Good. And then we're going to put this on the card front. My A2 110-pound Nina Solar White already stamped on the back. And then put this about here. Does that look about straight? Relatively. There we go. Then I'm going to put this baby here with the word strip across it. But I need to glue this together. And we're just going to use a little bear glue to get this down on its backer. This was cut off the Silhouette Cameo. And then we'll just add a little glue. Just enough to hold her down. This one's pretty delicate. Lots of little bits and stuff. There we go. Get those ends there. The leaves on this are really pretty. Okay. Now, let's get this placed on here. Sorry if my head's in the way. And there we go. That's about right. Okay. Press it down. Oh, isn't she pretty? Then I'm thinking about like that. And should I foam tape it? Yes, I think I should. Luckily for me, oh, has some right here. Move my flamingo out of the way. There we go. Just use some of this skinny foam tape. Okay. And then up the middle. The middle of the leaf. All right, let's get the liners off. There we go. Now I think I want it about like this. There we go. Oh, that's cute. And then for our sentiment, I think I want to use "Love You So Much" and put it right across the ribbon front there. Let's get the baby trimmer, cut that out. Love you so much. It's a good thing to tell people. Could all use a little more love, couldn't we? Go. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Go. Love you so much. And what if that just goes right onto the ribbon? How cool is that? Yes. And I'm not gonna worry about coloring the sides because I don't think you're gonna really notice the white since it's going on that sparkly ribbon. And we'll put that right about there. Love you so much. Might slide a little glue up under that ribbon there. There we go. Hold it for a sec. And then, do we want to add some dewdrops? Or just a little bling? Maybe just a little bling. Here we have the binder of bling. I think definitely could use some the bitty sparkles. Ooh, I have these pearl hearts. Could use a few of those. And then, do you want any more? Well, let's try those first and then see if there's any more that we want. So that might be enough. It's turning out to be very sweet and delicate card. All right. Don't make me, I might have to get my thingy. Get the pokey thing. I love you so much. These little, yeah, Parkland from Joann's. These little tiny. And every time I'm in my Joann's, I look to see if they have any more. And they have the bigger ones, but not the tiny ones. And I want some more of the tiny ones, because I think they are precious. They are precious. And then we'll use a couple of bitty sparkles. Let's see how we feel. There. Man, they say bitty. They are not just a kidding. They are itty bitty. And I think I've said this before. They're a little pricier, but man, they're so much nicer to deal with. I've not had any come off, and I've not had them come off the sheet with their glue stuck to the sheet still, so I love them. And how about a little heart there? Straighten that heart though. I don't know, I think that's just enough. But my inside is naked, so I'm going to take my brushes, just add a little color around the edge there. No naked insides. There. Now it's not naked. Alrighty, here's today's card. Isn't that sweet? That just turned out precious. So the background, we used the dilution stencil with 3 colors of oxide, Distress Oxide, spun sugar, scattered straw, and mowed lawn, and then gave it a little water. I cut a second of these black tulips to use as kind of a stencil to add some color to the background I cut, and then added the die cut over top. Little pink sparkle ribbon. Love you so much from the Paper Rose sentiment strips. Some bitty sparkles from Close to My Heart, and some little hearts from Joann's. And then just a little color inside so it's not naked. That is a really cute, listen, I don't too often get excited, but that's a cute card. That's very sweet. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this card. Hope you enjoyed the process. It was very quick to make. And, you know, remember, be excellent to each other and go make something. Bye.